411 server 1 with your capital P password 1, and then go to Tools and open Active Directory Users and Computers. Make sure to expand your 411 domain 1 and then go down to your test OU1 and right click and click New and put user in there. Now we're going to put test user 2, and then we're going to do undercase for all that part there, and then we're going to put our password with a capital P 01, and we're going to make sure the password never expires. We just made test user 2, now we're going to make test user 3. So we're going to click new user and then type in their test user 3, and also do test user 3 in all lowercase. And we're going to make sure that password doesn't expire either. And it's still going to be the capital P word password 01. And then once we make the password not expired, then we're going to click next. We're going to close out of that. Then we're going to go to Tools, Active Directory Administrative Center. And when this opens, we're going to right click our 411 DOM1, go to New and Organizational Unit. In here we'll type in test OU2 and then click OK. In the middle panel, scroll down to where it says test OU2, right click it and then click New User. Now we're going to create test user 4, but then next we'll also create a test user 5, and they're both going to have the capital P, the word password 01, and the password will be set to never expire. So now we're creating our test user 5 that I just mentioned before. The OK button didn't want to appear this time, so I basically just had to make this full screened. And then now the OK button appears on the bottom. Now we're doing the PowerShell prompt. I always run as administrator. And then from here, we're going to type in new-AD organizational unit space test OU3 space dash path space quote DC equals 411 DOM1 comma DC equals local quote, and then press enter. And now we're going to type in new dash add user space quote test user 6 quote space dash Sam account name space quote test user 6 quote space dash path space quote OU equals test OU3 comma DC equals 411 DOM1 comma DC equals local quote space dash password never expires space $true, and press enter. Now we're going to do the same exact thing one more time. Instead of using test user 6, we're going to say test user 7, and also the SAM account name will also say test user 7. Now we're typing in dsquery space user space quote ou equals test ou1 comma dc equals 411 dom1 comma dc equals local quote space the colon looking symbol space dsmod space group space quote cn equals pso minus group comma ou equals test out 1 comma dc equals 411 dom1 comma dc equals local quote space minus addmbr. I actually found out that colon looking symbol is actually called pipe or vertical bar, which is above the enter key. You will notice that there's actually a typo here. The OU equals test out 1 shouldn't have out, it should just say test OU1. That was actually a typo in the book. Now let's type get minus add group member space quotes cn equals pso dash group comma ou equals test ou1 comma dc equals 411 dom1 comma dc equals local quote, and then we'll press enter. And we should see 3 users that we added earlier.